Hey, this is Jo Kupke bringing you a dose of inspiritment. I know you want to lead yourself well in whatever space you find yourself today. These super short episodes are designed to bring you that inspiration, encouragement, and challenge to think a bit deeper. Maybe you will find your next step to leading yourself well today. The tension between productivity and rest is long-standing in my life. Adding in a change in my work situation has brought this whole new dimension to this wrestle. There are different limits on my time and demands on my energy levels. What does rest look like now? How do I engage with productivity at home after a full day of work or on my days off from work? Limits are a gift in so many ways. And I've talked about that in previous episodes. So if you want to dig more into that, go check those out. But I've found that this has been reinforced to me again this year. Now that I have much less time at home, I have actually been more intentional with getting housework tasks done every day. And you may have heard people talking about how the task will stretch to the time you give it. When I only have a short time to get things done, I seem to get just as much completed as when I have a long stretch of time. Now, this isn't always the case, of course, but rings true often enough to be valid in my life. And I aim to use this motivation of limits in the routines and rhythms I have shaped for my days. And another limit, apart from time, is energy levels. The demands on my reserves are different. This little introvert is around people far more than I have been used to in the past few years. My work days are longer. The usual parenting and household management continues. Plus, I've added in the complication of a back issue that requires daily rehabilitation and the energy required to deal with chronic pain and to make constant adjustments to how I live. Confession time. I've not paid much attention to how I am managing these energy levels. My bedtime has crept later and later. I've often chosen distraction over more restoring rest activities. I've vacillated between allowing a slower pace on days off and trying to cram in errands and writing and so much else. Sometimes I do sit and do something fun for the sake of it. And that's a good thing. But I've been feeling guilty about it. So there's some room for improvement here. And I'm returning to this concept of starting small. My brain wants to create this elaborate plan to address all of these issues at once. But I know that doesn't work. So I'm asking myself, what is one small change I can make that will have an impact on my energy levels? The reality is that's probably my bedtime. I'm the one in control of when I start winding down and when I switch off my light. I may not be in control of much else that happens after that, but I can do things to make sure I'm getting to bed earlier and setting myself up for as good a quality of sleep as possible. And getting even a little more sleep will give me more energy in the day. And I know that I am less drawn to numbing out activities when I don't feel so tired. I can be more focused and intentional too. So that is my one small thing that I will be working on this week. Maybe saying it out loud here will help keep me accountable when there are other people knowing that this is my plan. But what about you? What is one small change you can make in the area of rest or leaning into the gift of limits? Thank you for listening and taking the time to invest in your personal growth. You can stay in touch with me on social media. Look for Jo Koepke, JOKOEPKE, on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Or head over to my website, jokoepke.com, to see some other things I have on offer, use the Contact Me form, or get connected in with my email community. Have a great week. Keep taking those steps forward, and I will see you again soon.